Mega, thank you.
Oh, Sean, you're so funny.
Thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. Hey, gamers! If you have gaming on your Amazon account, you should consider giving me the POG subscription. Go to your Twitch page and subscribe and click. You gotta click it. You gotta click quick. Prime Gaming subscription. What does that do? That gives me money. Haha, JK, it gives Amazon 50% of my money. And then I get the other half. Wrong again, gamers. I get a quarter of that because half of it goes to Amazon and then half of my half goes to the mods. And then the half of my half that the mods have between themselves goes towards the communal mod campout fund so that we can have an actual break from you fuckers once a year.
How many years?
Took a month to do this next episode. Do you know when the next episode is after this? June 22nd at earliest. It is literally over a month between now and episode 4. We have been streaming for less than a minute and I'm sick of all of you. Anyway.
Oh, my bad. Let me just leave real quick.
Right. Anyway.
I came back to you yelling.
All right. I have a bounty for everyone in chat right now. I need you all to listen well, okay? Here's the scenario. This bounty is worth $100, and I'm being dead serious. At one point, several months ago, I asked Emmy permission to come hang out with them where they lived because apparently between the dates of July 18th and July 22nd, I planned on driving up to Washington. Here's what the bounty is for. I need one of you to figure out what the fuck I'm driving to Washington for. Because it's not a convention, because it's not a con. It's not a con. It is the one weekend in July that I am not at a convention. It is the one weekend I'm not traveling to a con. And I have an interview on that Saturday, and it's not in person. So it's not a convention. But I adamantly reached out to Emmy and said, yes, Washington State, not Washington, D.C. To Washington State, and I reached out to Emmy and said, hey, could I crash at your place overnight before continuing on to Washington? And they said, sure, I would love that. And I went, great, keep in touch. And now I have no...
Except you didn't say great, keep in touch. You didn't reply.
You're right. I probably immediately passed out and thought I said great, keep in touch. But it was that kind of like half asleep where like your significant other says, I'm heading out, I love you. And you think you say I love you too, but you only realize once they go, I love you, that you go, I love you too, goodbye.
You said you'd give me $100.
For what? Oh, that's right. That's why I'm going to Washington, so I can avoid having to pay Color the $100.
I see.
I can't pay you the 100. The bounty was fulfilled.
Gumpy says, are you sure that you really were going to Washington and that wasn't a fatigue-induced hallucination? I know it wasn't because I haven't done Bedfellows stuff for a couple years now. So, that is, if someone can legitimately figure out what I was planning to go to Washington for between July 18th and July 22nd, and I can confirm that's what it was for, I will send you $100. This is a serious offer.
Okay. Well,
Could
we have a hint?
Answer is.
What was that, Ackle? Or did someone else say something?
It was me.
Oh, what did you say?
Could they have a hint?
No, you don't understand. This is not a This is not a solve the puzzle situation. This is an
He doesn't know.
This is an Alan Wake sequel, okay?
It is.
There is a story here and I do not remember it. So
So he can't give you a hint if he doesn't know the solution.
why would I drive up to Washington for dinner? I live in California. I could go outside and rock a possum in the skull and then throw it somewhere and hit a restaurant with really good food. Don't rock possums in the skull. They're scavengers.
Right.
They're tick eaters. They're very good. Is it a hangover situation?
Washington Furry Association meeting.
Was it for a furry con? No, I don't think it was, because I would have mentioned bringing like stuff to wear for Emmy to take
Yeah.
pictures of if that were the case, and I didn't. So that's definitely not the scenario.
Mentioned if it was a furry con, because you would have asked me if I was gonna go.
That's also true. Like, my immediate thought is, was I going to visit Tez? And if so, what was I visiting Tez for? Why does everyone think I'm going to Washington for Teal Concerto?
I love the answer
found the
so
one-
far.
You found
The
the, one
reaction.
guy who was able to suck.
Blazing everyone.
I thought I saw more than one person mention Teal Concerto.
He's gaslighting himself now, guys.
Right?
Oh, no.
That's why I'm going to Washington. That's where Blazing lives, and I'm gonna take care of the problem. Not much you're gonna do with $100 when it's being buried with your corpse, fucker.
I'm in.
Gaslighting. Esper, goddammit. Washing a ton.
I'll kill you.
6'1", wash a fucking ton. Oh, I love this laughing bird emote. That's so cute. I've arrived. You missed last time. It's fine, because we're starting on time. We just have the mandatory half an hour to you know, kill time before we actually start. Yes, you all need to go to FWA next year. You all need to go to FWA. To give you an idea how much more popular it has become, last year's attendance was about 10,000. This year's attendance was 15,000.
Damn.
It went up by 50% in a single year. In addition, Fastest Furs, the speedrun marathon that I helped host and do couch commentary for, raised about, I think, either a quarter or an eighth. It raised at least 15 to 25% of the entire charity earnings for the weekend across the entire convention. So
Holy hell.
you would, but Fury scare me. You should.
Furies- I mean,
Greek
Furies
Greek
scare me.
mythology is
Fury-
nothing to fuck around with. Like those bitches meant business. No, furries are incredible. I'm not kidding when I say that from when I landed in Georgia on Wednesday to when I left at 4 in the morning on Monday morning, I was doing stuff non-stop. There was not a single moment of downtime, and I thrived at that convention as a result of it. So, Anthrocon is gearing up to be the same way because they sold out of their hotel block within 2 minutes of opening it. So, I'm very grateful because through the combined efforts of myself, Kate, and Killian, we managed to secure the entire convention stay in the same room by piecemealing it day by day by day. We didn't book the whole block. We literally booked Thursday, then we booked Sunday into Monday, and then we like hunted the calendar every day until the other days opened up. So anyway, I'm gonna make this about furry conventions for no good reason. Anyway, we do volunteers first, and then we do the whole rigmarole, right?
Correct.
All right, channel points. How many volunteers do we need today?
We have 4 volunteer bundles and 1 exceptional super volunteer role.
All right, so regular volunteer is the 9,001, or the bundles are the 9,001, and then the super volunteer is the 18,001, right?
Correct.
All right. This is a special note. No, actually, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to wait for someone to spend the points. So we'll see who's willing to do it. So we need, you said 4 bundles and 1 super volunteer, correct?
Correct. Would
All
you
right.
like to know the bundles?
Yes, if you want to announce them ahead of time.
So, we have 1 for Plum Kataki. She is a bundle all herself if you've seen her package. Pal Maractus, Guard, and Clavier fans are a package. Big Wins and Old Lady is a package. And Mr. Hat and Officer is a package.
Mr. Hat and Officer. It sounds like a South Park character. I'm an officer, and here's Mr. Hat. All right, cool. So we got those 4 bundles, and you can go ahead and announce what our super volunteer role is for tonight.
So, we have the super volunteer exception of Guy Eldoon because the actor, the understudy, and the understudy are not able to make it. And it just happened to be that way.
If they show up midstream, they just join in and voice the lines at the same time as the super volunteer. We will have God Eldoon at the end of the stream if necessary. All right.
I would love that.
4 redemptions for volunteers, 1 redemption for super volunteer. They are live now, waiting for someone to take. We've got 1 regular volunteer. We've got our super volunteer. We have...
We are doing the...
There we
wheel,
go.
or-
Oh, can we get that 5th person redeemed refunded real quick? Yeah, because we got our 4, and then it looks like Will Bill came in just a little too late as the 5th one.
Are we doing the wheel, or are we doing by...
Oh, that's
first
right.
pick for the time?
That's right. Thank you for reminding me. I'm so used to this. I'm gonna open it back up, and you guys can redeem if you would like to. There you go. There you go. Sorry, you guys have... I'll do the regular volunteers first so that people have time to redeem for the super volunteer, and then we will pull from there. Let me put window capture. There we go. All right.
Can we get a little capture on your screen?
No. Share screen. Here you go. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Stream? OBS. Nope, not that one. 4K capture. There it is. Cool. All right, let me start adding these folks. Yes, for those of you who didn't hear me, I forgot that we now take all redemptions and then spin a wheel to actually select people. So you can still redeem. And if you are not picked, I believe if they don't get picked, their points get refunded, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We will do that. The exception to the super volunteer role this time is that because it is due to the whole understudy line going down, you will be able to volunteer again after the super volunteer role.
All right. Regular volunteers have until I have added all of the names that have currently redeemed, and then we'll do super volunteer after it. I got Nova Starlight. Cool. Okay, I have 5 people going once. Or no, I guess you get an ad in between because we're still going to be pulling. So, our first volunteer pick to get to choose which roles they want to play is... Beowulf, 5555. Yes, if you volunteered last time, you are not able to volunteer for this episode. If you did a super volunteer role, you are not eligible for the rest of the game unless we literally don't get anyone redeeming. Take you out then? All right, if I take you out, then it's just the remaining 3 happen to be it. So, going once for anyone else that wants to redeem for regular volunteers. Going twice for anyone that wants to redeem for regular volunteer. All right, Mega, Nova Starlight, and Will Bill, please hop in because you were the remaining 3. For our super volunteers, we had 2, I believe. We had Elusive Volley and... Who was
That's
our...
just a volley, actually.
I thought we had a second person.
No, according to the request queue, it's just volley, so you get the slot.
All right, is there anyone that wants to redeem points for the super volunteer slot, challenge Elusive Volley, and give me a chance to do a prediction challenge for the rest of the audience? Going once. Going twice. Double checking, making sure it is eligible. It is. All right. Here we go. Who's it gonna be?
I wonder who it will be.
Man, oh man!
Oh my god, it's John Cena! Get in the voice chat, John Cena. Let's go. Fucking phenomenal.
All right, get that in. So, double checking, who are our volunteers again?
It was Nova Starlight, Will Bill, Mega LCRO, and Beowulf.
Beowulf. Beowulf being the first one?
Yes.
All right, I'll go in the order that I see here. All right, everyone. So, Beowulf first. Would you like Plum Kataki, the Palmaractus Garden Clavier fans, Big Wins and Old Lady, or Mr. Hatton Officer?
I'll take the Clavier fans.
Clavier fans? Okay, that's Palmaractus Guard and Clavier fans. That's all of them. It's a bundle.
Okay.
All right.
Take 'em.
Next person was Mega LCRO. What bundle would you like? Do you need me to read them again?
I was thinking of the Hat Man, Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat
And
and,
the officer.
officer. All right.
Yeah.
All right, going down. Nova Starlight, would you like Big Wins and Old Lady or Plum Kataki?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes, I would like Plum Kataki, please.
All right. That leaves with Will Bill the Aspie Rebel with Big Wins and Old Lady.
Oh.
Every time I hear Big Win, because of all, I do a lot of freelance casino. Oh, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
am not gonna do good with an old lady voice, but I'll try.
We don't
I can't
mind.
hear Sean very well. His volume's pretty quiet.
What was it? Oh,
Wait, can you not hear him?
no, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can just adjust that myself. Never mind.
I've done a lot of freelance
There we go.
slot machine or casino volunteer jobs, and so anytime I hear Big Wins, I think of myself in the studio going, Big Win! So, oh my gosh.
Good win.
Right. All right. Okay. We do sound check first, and then we go through the rules. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Going down the list. Who is? I can't tell. Is that
There we
Aspie
go.
Rebel or who?
Okay.
Who is the A? Who is the first person on this list?
Alita Tiala.
Alita Tiala.
Oh, AKL on this list, or on
Oh.
the courtroom list, or the
In courtroom
the-
list, yes.
In courtroom, that would be AKL's
AKL.
voice.
Hello, it's me. Test 1, 2.
I will turn you up just a little bit. Okay, cool. Beowulf.
Sounds good.
Hello, hello.
Perfect.
Touching.
Color Brews.
Hello, it's me.
E. It's you, Emmy.
I'm about. Oh.
No, that's Eden.
No, it shows up on my screen as E. It's just E.
And then that's Eden, not me, because Eden's above me.
No, it's just E. You are just E.
What are you talking
You
about?
are you are literally. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna go
like,
into
it's
courtroom
streamer.
chat.
It's
stream setting mode.
Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
mine's E.
Look at that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a stream setting.
Wild.
That's what
Anyway,
happened.
hi.
That's why he needs help.
Yeah.
Anyway, you work Eden.
I'm about to stickler all over the place.
Gale.
Here I am.
Cool. Lurker Dragon.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your boy.
Maya Yamiya.
Yeah.
No.
I'm right here.
Lurker just going, yeah, when I call a name that's not even them.
Lurker.
You should be like, Lurker, you're being charged with 25 years in prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya, go ahead. Maya's dead. All right.
Trying again.
There you go. Mega El Crow.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
You good?
Did
That
you
was me breathing in.
Did-
I died, actually, but, you know, I'm good now.
did you exhale the crow that you ate? Like, what was that? That was the crows. Are you did you set your name like that because that's how I was supposed to pronounce it?
No.
Okay.
That's just me playing with my own name.
Nova Simp. Nova, there you go.
Hello. I'm sorry. I will. I actually need to reconnect Discord.
Oh.
If you guys can continue on, I will just try to get back in the room in a minute or two.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you so much.
Elusive Volley.
Valley is ready.
Is it Elusive Valley? And Will Bill. Will Bill checking.
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute whatever's going on in the
You're
background.
good. You're all good. All right, I believe that's everyone. Color, will you do the honors?
All right, is everyone here and ready to go down the usual actor's disclaimer? If not, that is your fault. So, we're here to have fun, but also want to have a clean live dub, so do not force the funny will happen naturally. So that means do not talk over people who are speaking their lines. Quipping is okay only if your character is on screen or being referenced to. If your character is not on screen or not being referenced to, please refrain from talking. We have mute buttons and push to talk for good news. If you must depart and come back, please do not announce it, let a mod know, because remember, announcements of departures and arrivals are in airports, and we are not an airport. So, if you cannot judge yourself, us mods will judge you for you. So, Remember, by breaking these laws of the courtroom would put you under the penalty of being updated in the autopsy report. Thank you very much.
So cool. I believe. Now
But
we're.
actually, while on the subject of looping, like,
What
when
was
you say let a mob know, do you mean through DMs or something?
Through DMs would be perfectly fine. We are watching,
Okay.
especially the ones that are in the call.
right?
Like for the volunteer roles, like do we know when those characters show up, or do we have to?
All
look
the
through
ones
them
that are
ahead of
question marked will be given the lines. I will go to you right now since I just did the disclaimer. If you do not have those lines sent to you, then just pay attention to the lines and it will show up as the name that you have applied for.
time? Okay, good. Just make sure.
In the announcements of the Discord, you will see which bundles you are under. I just updated it.
All right.
Now, with that said, we are actually starting relatively on time within even the half-hour buffer that we give ourselves to actually properly start. So my hope is that we will actually finish within a reasonable time frame tonight. People will be able to enjoy their Saturday, and I can procrastinate answering questions on Reddit to keep doing more Hyrule Warriors. So, heck yes. Also, since Deshaun is in chat, special reminder that Duck Detective comes out in 5 days, and you all should go support it. Because my boy and myself are in that, along with Lizzie Freeman and many other talented folks, and we would love to have your support. All right. Any last questions, comments, concerns, or quacks before we start?
Thank you so much.
What?
I'm back.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's been a wonderful stream. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you all next month on June 22nd for episode 4. Good work today. No, all right. Yeah, you're all trapped here, and most of you are not getting paid for it either. Anyway, welcome everyone to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney live dub playthrough episode 3, investigation and trial day. No, investigation day 2, trial day 3, case 2, sanity, brain cells rapidly approaching 0, and hopefully this doesn't break on me like the last one did. Let's begin.
Godspeed.
Let's do this.
Screen of death.
June 16th, 2:23 p.m. Write Anything Agency.
Oh, what a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive.
Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day too.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah.
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
Hi, folks. I'll be here all week.
That's about enough of him.
Hello? Ah, Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty. Yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh my god, they're not yet married. Oh, congratulations! Way to put the pressure on a guy.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
You could look at this. If I can remember how to
Frick is
present
that?
it. There we go.
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the case. I feel so helpless. You're my only hope. Please, help my walkie-talkie.
There's a walkie in her pocket.
I don't have a pocket.
Damn, women's dresses are still this far behind?
I know, right? What gives?
Alright, let's see if there's anything new when I do, examine. I still hate those hanging noodles. A dish of plastic spaghetti like some restaurants put on display. Where did you get this, anyway?
It was a birthday present from Daddy.
Happy birthday, Emmy!
I will
Happy
destroy
birthday,
you
Abby!
and everything you love. I was so happy. You don't know how long I wanted one of these. I fell asleep with it, cradled it in my arms, and the spaghetti then.
Mental note. What she really wants for her next birthday, a bowl of plastic food. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. It seems a shame to have all these props and, not do a trick or two.
You asked for it.
Hey, Mr. Righteous, was it? Waka waka.
Justice, Mr. Hat. Apollo Justice.
Justice? Apollo just is what? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you're hopeless.
Please, make it stop.
Just let me know if you ever want a visit from Mr. Hat.
Any other trick but that one, please? An old sepia-toned photograph of a man in a silk hat. His outfit looks a lot like Trucy's, come to think of it.
Aren't those clothes the best? I had mine made to match. If you're going to be a magician, you gotta look the part.
Okay, if it's choppy, I can already tell what it is. It's probably because the GIF image that I had loaded was, yeah, it was probably because the GIF image I had loaded has like a start-stop, and every time it does that, it adds to the delay. So, go ahead and pause and unpause stream, everyone. I went ahead and swapped out the GIF image to one that's more stable, and we shouldn't have any further issues from there. Trucy is big on appearances, I found. Those boxes frighten me.
I bet I'm the first magician to figure out these make great shelves.
She does seem to be putting them to good use. But if you ever want to put it back together, you have to take everything off.
Don't worry, I'll clean it up soon. And then we'll try cutting you up.
Thanks, but I'll pass. A blue silk top hat, just like the one Trucy's wearing.
It's my trademark color, Trucy Blue.
I don't think you can trademark the color blue.
Standing out is everything when you're up on stage. I bet you didn't know that you've got your own color too, Apollo. Crimson Justice.
You make me sound like some second-rate superhero.
At least it's better than being a first-rate Super Zero.
Oh my god, I'm thinking of the gif of, oh! Falling back against the crowd. It's Charlie, the houseplant. They've had it for years, apparently.
That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer, after all.
Right, sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathens.
She's saying something to the plant as she waters it.
Mr. Charlie forgives you. This time.
Is there anything else I might do to please his high leafiness? Some magic books are mixed in with the law books here. Magic books all look well used, but the law books are just gathering dust. Feel kind of sorry for them. Maybe I'll read some next time I'm around. I need to make a point. Kate and Sage both did me an amazing service for my Christmas gifts and got me like the entire collection of gross history, gross science. Do you guys remember those books? Or like gross geography? If you know what I'm talking about, if you were ever at a Scholastic book fair that had the grossology books, I have like
1000%, yes.
I have like 24 of them now, and I have not read any of them yet, and I need to make time to sit down and properly read them. Because the one that I remember, it was like the gross facts about the body or whatever it was, and like, here's what happens when your body creates pus, and here's what happens when you get beheaded and stuff like that. And it was, oh my god, I must have read that cover to cover so many times. So maybe when I finish some, I'll loan them out to people who want to relive their childhood.
I'm sorry, I just have to comment on like.
Go ahead.
I just have to comment on the jump between producing pus and then getting beheaded.
Yeah.
Yeah? it educated.
What a jump.
Yeah,
it's
no,
an educational thing.
It literally like, here's how long the blood vessels continue to activate once you've been beheaded. They did scientific studies on this. And I'm just sitting here going, this is awful. Hell yeah. So, a hot water pot sits on a magic table. It's the forbidden bidet. Why is the stand for this table so flimsy looking?
Maybe it looks better that way.
I was hoping for a more professional explanation.
Well, maybe to show that there's no tricks involved?
Not bad.
I still think it's just that it looks better that way.
Like I said, I want a more professional answer when the answer to most questions about why a business does the thing it does is, oh, it's just always been that way and we don't care to change it, you know?
Yep.
A giant hoop used to levitate people. So tell me, how does it work?
Apollo, don't you know you should never ask a magician to explain a trick? I mean, you're hardly better than Mr. Stickler.
Hey, I object to being placed in the same category as that panty snatcher.
Enjoy the mystery. That's the way to appreciate magic.
That's why I enjoy women. They're so mysterious. And the more I try to find out, the more questions I have.
Excuse me?
Speaking of things that confuse me horribly, are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family?
I'm fine with it. And I love walking with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway?
Sorry. Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance. Yeah, an office.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
Huh. I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Waki going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark in the world.
Yeah, I remember the first time I wrote my name in the snow. That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it.
But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever-classic "what about the family business" thing going.
Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yes.
I was at the clinic about half a year ago. He messed up with my op something bad. And then he just let me go without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again.
I love that voice so much.
So good. Yes, it sounded horrible. Not your voice, Gay. Your voice was amazing. Waki has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right! Leave it to me!
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
How nervous do you think I am? I've got my brown underpants on. Sorry.
Talking to women is hard, but come on.
I'm new at this. I'm new at this. Okay.
Frick around and find out. It's all right. I believe in you.
Oh, at least someone does.
June 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Looks like Walkie's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later.
Excuse me.
Yes?
The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other... Ah! You mean the panty snatcher.
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too? All right. Let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. Oh, I hope I don't regret this.
He's a valuable witness.
He's a bit precious. I'll give him that.
Please, keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. It's you!
Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you.
Very well. As long as they're few.
Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Fine. Ignore my evidence. See if I care. I wonder what he's thinking. You know, on second thought, let's not go there. Alright, it's pretty much the same thing. A security guard. He stands here watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure he's breathing. That security camera is looking at me. I wonder if they tape all of this. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole...
Wait! I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood!
How? Exactly?
Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true! However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more!
You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right?
You're here too?!
Huh?
Oh, great Trucy, teach me! I must know the secret of your panties! My very existence hangs in the balance! Please, make me your apprentice.
Apollo, help!
I don't know. I think he'd make a great lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time?
Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen!" In the next moment, a shot was fired.
And this is all true. Really?
My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie?
I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching. True.
Sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all.
How I wish it weren't so. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Stickler. Enjoy your book.
Okay.
June 16th, Eldoon's house.
Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. What's wrong?
So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here. To thank you.
Ah.
But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back! That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy Doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. Bah!
Bah!
Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He?
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood.
Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and precious lilies. Get cracking on that case! Give me back my stand, I'm begging you!
What are you talking about? I have it right here!
Oh, thanks, sir. Oh, that's right, sonny. When are you bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready?
I guess?
Give it to me, man! Until that stand is back home, the case is not closed. You hear me?
I think I'll avoid talking about his stand in the future. The same thing. Okay. Oh, that's right! I can examine things. I keep forgetting that.
It's all right.
I keep forgetting that. Here we go. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. It's hard to make out the sign in the shade from the clinic next door. An oil drum for catching rainwater. Ugh! A flock of crows just flew over and... Oh! That's gross! Their aim was uncanny. Almost as if they've been practicing here a long time. Tastes just like the McDonald's Sprite now.
Ugh.
This must be his business sign. It reads, "No." Maybe that's how the kids are spelling new these days. Another failed attempt at hipster marketing. Mr. Eldoon's house has seen better days. And I'm betting I've eaten better noodles. Guy Eldoon's dog doesn't look too lively. Probably ate his noodles. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. I guess there are exceptions. Same thing. There we go. The blue tarp Mr. Eldoon used to cover his noodle stand. Robbed of its purpose, it blows in the wind. Alone. I think that is... Oh, almost everything. A lone Eldoon's noodles bowl lies on the ground. The lone bowl tipped on its side. It's kind of surreal. You'd think he would have picked it up by now.
That stand, for generations, it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you.
Watch what you say, or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand, passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Trucy. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef?
I mean, but let old Noodles lie. That's what I say.
I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that.
Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic?
Huh?
I couldn't help but sense enmity there.
Enmity? I hate him! Hate it. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to success. The mob.
You mean the Kitaki family?
They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal.
A deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles.
I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon?
Figured it out, did you? That's right. I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last.
So, Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. Hate them! Always sneak it in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy, that's what I called him.
So, you weren't exactly friends?
Me and pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. And he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no-good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle.
I mean, you can still eat ramen with a scalpel if you're not a fucking coward about it.
I've tried. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Maractus, aren't you?
Yes?
Well, you want to know about a doctor? You ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldoon.
Huh. I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. There we go.
Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Do we have a guard?
This is an
Sorry, that was me. Hey, it's you two from yesterday.
That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday, near that old woman who totally stole the show. I wonder how she's doing. I should drop by for soup with her sometime.
Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it.
No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Thank you, Vim.
June 16th, Kitaki Mansion.
Yipes! She's back!
2, over here.
Us?
Yo, Little Plum, what's up?
I think all this gangsteries has a negative influence on Trucy.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers.
Well, I was just doing...
Bah! A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you?
Yes. Sorry, I caught him.
You're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later.
But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Walkie?
Walkie? Well, he's,
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am! This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here.
Sorry, kid, I just got no idea what you're talking about.
Same thing. What about her bloomers? About these?
Hey, my bloomers! Thanks for that. I owe you one.
I thought you might like them back. So, you know, just proof I'm not a panty snatcher. Panty protector, panty paladin.
Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir?
Oh, no, I couldn't, really, please. I
could use those in my magic panties act. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them.
Great. Now your props are going from bland to dangerous. See if there's anything else I can share. Nope, okay. An impressive gate befitting the Kitaki Mansion.
Look at the nameplate. Kitaki. That's so cool, short and blunt like any good gangster. Ooh, let's change our name. How about Wah?
I personally hate that name. Never in my life would I ever say wah. Not happening. Like, what kind of noise is that? Like, wah, wah. That's so dumb. I would never do that, ever.
Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think?
No comment. Other than you're too short and blunt.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I said no comment. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Most of it's pretty much dry, too. This is gonna be one heck of a cleanup job. Colorful dragon turns its baleful gaze in my direction. As if to say, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here." Don't worry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on speaking terms for a while. The park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. He noticed me staring and snapped his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer! I saw you, and now I'm gonna explode your head with my fingers. Pinchy, pinchy, pinchy.
This trash can. This is where we found the mirror.
Come to think of it, this is where I found your anime DVD collection, too. Something
You
near
found
the bottom.
what?
Look, it's not my problem what your taste is in anime, but look at the paint on these. That means... these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected. let's pick them up.
A large trash can sits by the entrance to the park.
What? You aren't going to dig through it, are you?
No! What? I'm serious! I have no intention of looking through this trash can. Trucy, I'm not gonna go through your home without an invitation, okay?
Oh, please, don't hold back on my account. I know it's your house.
I think that whatever you think about me and trash cans, you're wrong.
You little rat man.
Looks like that old lady's at it again.
This is also me? Okay. Look, I told you yesterday the park's off limits!
And I told you yesterday this is how I go home! Okay, you want me to go around? How about give me like $5, like yesterday?
Con artist strikes again. I love this old lady. Apparently, this park was the gift of the Kitaki family. The Friendly People Park. Brought to you by organized crime. Very naughty part of me is tempted to write, "We kill" on the left side of the sign.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit! Apollo! Holy
Apollo?
fuck! And Phoenix just like, hey. Phoenix just shows up behind him, puts a hand on his shoulder, and goes, "A based LMAO." Do it, coward.
No balls.
No balls, no balls. See, this is how I know this is a fantasy game, because this cop is left-leaning. A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out, it's kind of sad. A trash can sits next to the path here.
And I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who hid little Plum's bloomers here, huh?
That's right, Trucy. And what a web of lies grew from that one little act.
I can still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!"
Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it.
Oh, so it's going to be one of those things that come back in therapy like 20 years from now.
Stream appears to be struggling. My guess is that the delay created by the GIF image that I was using finally caught up, because it did say encoding overloaded. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to stop and immediately restart stream, and we will just note for the future to just use this GIF image, just to play it safe. So, one sec.